Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Business Success Fertilizer Application. As you know, every week we come to you with a new video on which hopefully you'll learn something on how to grow your business. Now, they say that your competition may have more money than you, they may have more employees than you, but they cannot be smarter than you unless you let them. So education is the key, and it's the thing that can keep you in the game. So today we're going to talk very quickly, very briefly about social media. There's a lot of things that I know a lot about. Social media isn't necessarily one of them. However, that's okay because for me, and I dare say for many of us, social media is an enigma. It's a puzzling and unexplainable mystery. Everyone says we need to use it, but most of us either don't know how or we're never quite sure if we're doing it right. And then there's the whole return on investment question. How do we know if all the money and time we're spending on social media is really paying off? Views and likes are all nice, but are they putting money in your pocket? If you're an extreme narcissist, then perhaps views and likes are sufficient. But if you're a more modest and humble person who's simply looking to grow your business, you're going to want more than just public affirmation. Now, one method to ascertain the effectiveness of your social media campaign is to look closely at your organic data. In a January 2020 report, the Content Marketing Institute found that 72% of B2B marketers used social media advertising in the last 12 months. This was the most cited category of all paid content distribution channels, exceeding sponsorships at 66% and search engine marketing at 61%. As recommended by Anne Gwynn, editorial consultant for the Content Marketing Institute, you should be using a data driven approach to social media advertising. She advises that first, you should evaluate the traffic coming to your site from organic social media, which is different from paid social media traffic. Organic social media traffic obviously has more validity than paid because these people have searched you out. Additionally, if you're willing to be patient, organic social media is very cost effective. As Miss Gwynn explains, organic social media traffic is like having your own focus group. For instance, if a blog post is getting a lot of traffic from Twitter, then it would be a good idea to run Twitter ads to give that post a further boost. Another advantage is you can now see what's working and leverage that over to your paid social media strategy, making that more targeted and cost effective. Now, again, if you're like me, you may have trouble finding the time to devote to social media marketing. One way to prevent yourself from falling down that social media rabbit hole, as suggested by Amy Porterfield in one of her online Marketing Made Easy podcasts, is to automate your social media and weekly content. This allows you to plan out your social media all at once, sort of a crockpot approach of set it and forget it. However, this method doesn't allow you to provide timely responses to comments and questions. Now, obviously, this business success fertilizer application is not intended to be a complete tutorial on social media. It's intended to be more of a something to think about starting point. But turning back to our original question, how do you establish ROI? Well, the simple answer would be to determine if you're making more money from your social media efforts than what you're paying for them. No matter what you do, the most important step, in my opinion, is to establish what your goals are before you start. A few questions to ask yourself include: one, should I be promoting my entire business or a specific product or service? This may depend on whether your services are seasonal, changes in the marketplace that require you to reposition yourself, or a new demographic you're pursuing. Second, am I in a position where I can handle additional business. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in the position of disappointing your new clients because you have too much work. And finally, am I willing to make the commitment that this new social media strategy will demand, including the frequency of posting, the value of the content, and the time it will require? Once you've established your goals, take a realistic look at what you're willing to do yourself, and just as important, what you're capable of doing well. Just because you can create a free graphic on Canva doesn't mean you have the creativity to do it right. Just because your smartphone can take video doesn't mean you know how to edit it and make it watchable. And just because you can create content doesn't mean the messaging is clear and understandable. So let's close with what I think is a pretty good prescription for success in social media and for your business in general. Instead of wasting your time and money, do what you do well and hire others to do what they do well. So those are some thoughts on social media, hopefully to get you started. Now, if you like this, I urge you to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Also, if you're interested in learning more about referral exchange networking and how we can help you grow your business, reach out, send me an email, and let me know where you are, what you do, and let's have a conversation about how we can help you grow your business. Okay, that's it for this week. I hope you have a safe week, and we will talk to you again. Thanks a lot. Rich Austin with Referral Exchange Networking. See you later.